I think young people are actually quite disciplined and quite realistic and pragmatic in their vote, and they want to vote for who they are going to lobby.
To be completely candid, Vice President Biden's position on the issue of fracking has been confusing. During the primary, he sounded supportive of a ban. On Saturday, he told voters in Pennsylvania, quote, "I'm not banning fracking, period." It sounds like now he's on the other side of this issue. From you, does it bother you?
You know, it does not bother me. I believe, and I have a very strong position on fracking. You know, the science is very clear. The methane emissions from fracking are up to 64 times more powerful than CO2 emissions at trapping heat in the air. And just from a perspective of stopping climate change, you know, there is a scientific consensus. However, that is my view. Vice President Biden has made very clear that he does not agree with a fracking ban, and I consider that, you know, it will be a privilege to lobby him should we win the White House, but we need to focus on winning the White House first, and I'm happy to make my case, but I also understand that he is in disagreement on that issue.
Do you worry that his opposition to a fracking ban is going to hurt young voter turnout?
I believe that young people right now have a very disciplined activist mindset, and they are not here with the intent of voting for their favorite person or voting for you know, someone that they think is perfect as president. I think young people are actually quite disciplined and quite realistic and pragmatic in their vote, and they want to vote for who they are going to lobby. Right now, young people are so clear on their stances on many political issues that they believe that they want to vote for a president that is at least going to be receptive to their advocacy, activism, and protest, frankly. And so, you know, there is no question that Joe Biden is a much better person in that position to be receptive and actually listen to the voices of advocates than Donald Trump, who is intensely focused on enriching himself and his friends. When he says, when we're eliminating subsidies, you know, I think that is, frankly, an important first step. There's a lot of folks who like to tout themselves as free market capitalists while still trying to make sure that they get as much government subsidy and propping up of the fossil fuel industry as possible. And the fact of the matter is that if you do believe in markets, solar and renewable energies are growing less and less expensive by the day, and in many areas they are starting to become less expensive than fossil fuels. So when you eliminate government subsidies, it becomes more difficult for fossil fuels to compete in the market. Again, while the vice president wants to make sure that he's not doing it by government mandate or regulation, you know, I do believe that we are moving towards that future. Again, I believe that there's a way and that we should push that process along. But again, the vice president and I's disagreements are I believe, recorded, and that's quite all right.